ka-UJ, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat mula po dito sa Pilipinas at para po sa ating mga kapatid all over the world. Good afternoon, good morning, and whatever time zone it is over there. Hello, and you're watching Unity Junction Radio. I'm Sister Bea. We are live on INCTV and of course on INC Production Company's Facebook page and YouTube channel. And with me tonight po, syempre, walang iba kundi si Ate Kay!
Hey, Bea!
Ate!
Hello! Nice to see you again. Thank you po sa pag-invite niyo po ulit sa akin dito sa UJ Radio.
Yes. Cool.
Alright, so Bea, gusto ko lang din batiin ang buong Team Facebook and Team YouTube. Hello, good evening po sa inyo lahat. And of course, sa mga nanonood po sa what do you call this? Playlist app natin, right? It's the INC Fitness app. Yes, we are live also on DJ's Q. So you can watch it there. Don't forget to download INC Playlist app. And of course, Bea, since nakita na sa mga teasers, sa mga posts natin sa INC PC Facebook page, ang guest natin today is a very talented chef. Tama ba?
Yes! I'm sorry, excited ako.
Oo nga. Corporate chef to be specific.
Exact,
so,
yes.
to our viewers, sa lahat po ng viewers natin ngayon, post nyo po kung anong dish ang natutuhan ninyo iluto during quarantine period. Like, natuto po ba kayo mag-bake ng cake or any other pastry or homemade pizza, mga pasta, sushi, mga sushi bake, mga what do you call it? Yung pandesal? Ano yung ube pandesal?
Ube pandesal, ate.
Oo, usong-uso yan nung quarantine, di ba? So, comment niyo po yan, mga viewers natin, para mabasa natin mamaya and malaman natin kung ano mga natutuhan nyo nung quarantine period.
Yes. Hanggang ngayon, pwede pa naman. Baka may mga nagdi-dinner po ngayon. Pwede nyo rin pong i-share sa amin ano po ang inyong dinner or whatever meal you're eating right now. Ate Kate, parang mali yata na tinanong natin agad yung food nila kasi parang magugutom tayo.
Di pa naman ako nag-dinner. Nag-dinner ka na ba, Bea?
Siyempre hindi. Alam mo naman, ate, pareho tayo dito before the show. After the show tayo nag-dinner or nag-lunch. Okay, so since eto na, we're at our 3-minute mark, so we'll go straight to our INCMV. Mamaya mababasa po kami na inyong mga greetings and yung mga responses niyo po sa ating comment section. But for now, we'll have our first INCMV. This one is featuring Sister Aubrey Cabanlig mula po sa San Francisco, Northwest California. Sabayan niyo po siya as she sings Deal With This. Enjoy and we'll be right back.
I cannot take this anymore. It's like my world is down to 4 walls and a door. I cannot take this any longer. The urge to just give up keeps on getting stronger. This is so far from what I wanted. I miss the things I used to take for granted. I long to live like how we used to. And then I wonder, is this something I can get through? But then I realize that God is right by my side, and everything will be alright. I can deal with this. My flipping round the road is I can deal with this. The church administration prepares to deal with this. All together we can overcome if we give our trust in God. Readjusting my perspective to be positive. I'll work with what I've been given. Focus on my faith, hope, and love. I still can worship God and share our faith to everyone. Help others realize, come down, look to God's light, and everything will be alright. I can deal with this.
And that was Deal With This by Ate Aubrey. Ay, Ate Aubrey!
Hello!
Oh, diba?
Kaya pala familiar.
Familiar
Nakagaling kumanta ni
siya.
Ate
Yes.
Aubrey.
Nung nandito po siya sa Philippines, kasama po namin siya during the pre-centennial and centennial celebration. So, she was a
Yes.
talent here. Hello, hello there. Ayan. Alright. So, before we proceed, Ate Kate, may mga nag-respond na po dun sa question mo kanina na parang,
Ang
yun
dami
nga,
din
parang
dito sa Facebook. Sige, dyan sa YouTube, kamusta?
sa YouTube, sabi ni Sister Doxa, creamy garlic chicken po. May aktibidad po kasi nung lockdown na magluluto po nito. So parang dahil doon, ano yun, na-assign po ba sa inyo yung creamy garlic chicken or puro lutong chicken? Okay po.
Ang sarap.
Sabi din po niya, tsaka po banana cake para din po sa aktibidad. Nakakatuwa naman na may mga aktibidad tayo na talagang, diba, that they did this during last year po na talagang nasa bahay lang tayo na may mga ganito pala. Ba't hindi ko nalaman? Ano ba yan? Okay, baka po kasi taga-kain lang ako. Sabi rin po ni Carol, yes po sisters, we are preparing our baked fish with vegetables cooked in vapor. It's lunchtime here in Milan. Wow, cooked in vapor talaga. And also pala, sabi po ni, yan, tumawa si Mami. Sabi po ni Kadoksa, nagre-request po siya ng God is with us. Sabi ni Karomi din, kung po pwede raw po ay Great is your love. So, between those two sa ating YouTube, baka may mapili tayo. How about dyan sa ating Facebook po na comment section, Ate Kate?
Dito sa Facebook, ang dami ng comment. Siyempre, mga team YouTube natin, si Caro Sana, ito sabi niya, natuto po ako mag-bake ng pandesal, Spanish bread, ensaymada at hopia. Ang dami! Nakakatuwa! Tapos, si Ate Sofia, sabi niya, nag-comment siya siguro kanina sa akin, sa mga list na mga sinabi natin kanina. Pero siguro nagsimula lahat sa Dalgona Coffee. Ako, Bea, na-experience ko niyan yung Dalgona Coffee. Ang hirap gawin. Kaya feeling ko lahat, talagang nag-trending siya eh.
Na-execute
Actually, nagawa ko. Na-execute ko siya ng maayos. Pero, lumaki yata yung muscles ko.
So, sa amin yung failed Dalgona coffee, parang Milo lang yung hinalo namin dun sa gatas.
Masarap,
Yun na lang yun. Okay naman, masarap na din.
Okay.
Alright.
Nagutom na ako. Dahil dyan, Bea.
Alright. Okay,
Gutom na tayo dito. Introduce na natin ating guest.
Go ahead, Ate Kate.
Sige. Thank you, Bea. So, everyone, our guest for today works her way up from being a dishwashing staff to become a corporate chef in one of Google's facilities in Henderson, Nevada. All right? And she has been an organist for more than 10 years in her locale and presently the organist in the local congregation of South Las Vegas District of Mountain State. So everyone, let's all welcome here on UJ Radio, Sister Melissa Gice. Hi, Sister Melissa.
Hi po!
Hello. Hi.
Nice to meet you po and welcome to the show. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Good evening, everyone in the Philippines, and good morning to everybody here in America. I'm excited to be here. I'd like to also greet my district minister, Pajun Pilo, and my CFO advisor, who's always pushing me to do more, and all my brethren in the District of Mountain States and my local of South Las Vegas. Hello, good morning.
Hello po.
Alright.
Sister Mel,
Nice to meet you po.
can we just say that your setup there is very nice?
Yes. I'm confused if you are a chef or a singer. But I think you sing. Can we take that on a side note? Do you sing, Sister Melissa?
In the service of the Lord.
That's great. That's the best kind of singing.
Alright po. Okay. So, again, good morning po there in US po, Sister Mel, and thank you for joining us tonight. So we have a couple of questions here. Are you ready po? We prepared an interview for you. Is it okay?
Sure. Ask away.
Alright. Okay. So, first off, I guess the viewers po would like to know, can you tell us what is a corporate chef? What is the definition of a corporate chef and how did you become one?
Well, there's many kinds of chefs. There's pastry chefs, there's executive chefs, celebrity chefs, home chefs. A corporate chef is more of someone who leads in the kitchen. They lead a crew. They're also but their focus is not more of what they want or to be creative. They're being creative, but under regulation and under discipline of business practice, following the most strictest of sanitation and food safety, um, a lot of documentation, a lot of legalities, and also in respect of consistency of recipes. And so for a corporate chef, we work more in a business atmosphere. Um,
Mm.
and we cater, our clients are usually in an office. We usually cook for people who are already at work, they don't leave work.
I
Um,
see.
yes, so we don't deal with ambience, you don't have to deal with making a theme. Uh, we do a thing and making the most nutritious food possible, and doing it all under very strict business.
I see. So you could say these you're kind of like what do you call this, in-house, is that right? You
Yes.
belong into one company. I see. All right. So that's kind of different po mula dun sa mga restaurants po natin, mga kapatid. Yun, work po
Mhm.
ni Sister Mel. She works as a corporate chef. All right. So before you became a corporate chef po, what were the preparations that you had? What were the jobs that you had before, or maybe did you had to go through school to become a corporate chef po?
For corporate, yeah, started. I never saw myself wanting to cook for a living. I wanted
Oh.
to do other things, to be famous, you know, even on.
Well, I think you already
Yes.
are, po, sister.
Yes.
Okay. But yes, so I started out as a dishwasher. It was just to have a job, um, and I fell in love with it. I worked for a lot, moved up in that particular kitchen. It was a home care cooking for the elderly. Um, I really, really found a sense of satisfaction, and I wanted to learn more. But I noticed that I couldn't go much higher just where I was. So I decided to move to San Francisco and go to culinary school. I did coursework for about 2.5 years, studying culinary arts, also hotel and restaurant management, and a little bit of baking industry. So from there, anybody who wants to be a chef, they just go out. Corporate, had to have my education to be able to be considered for management positions. That's just a prerequisite, mostly for most corporate settings, is that certificate or degree. Um, but with that, I did after graduating culinary school, I did work in internships. I knocked on doors. I worked in restaurants. Actually, after school, uh, in between, and I worked for free. I would ask any chef that could give me knowledge or give me experience to teach me how they food. I would do whatever it took, even if I had to wash your dishes, just to see how it was in a restaurant. And I think that was on the day. Really made qualified all my education was that year working intern. After that, I was blessed a job at Google. I was blessed to be hired the Google Mountain View. It's a very large campus. Everyone starts at the bottom. I was cooking breakfast, making salads, um, and we and just your way up there. From there, if you really show the willing to learn, you will move up and be trusted with that position to be a chef in a corporate cafe.
Wow.
I think that's really nice, Sister Melissa. Bea, I think what she went through, I think, so she went to culinary school, but what she did, I think it's like the basic steps talaga in how you can achieve what you want to do after you graduate. Like, for example, for Sister Melissa, she had to take an internship, and she did it for free, but syempre, you experience the knowledge and you educate
Exactly.
yourself during the internship. And I went through that din, Bea, kaya alam ko pinagdadaanan, nagigets ko yung pinagdadaanan ni Sister Melissa din.
Yes.
Because
Sige, kasi parang according sa kwento ni Sister Melissa, although it was a little choppy po a little bit, no, but we understood what she said, na she went through talagang dun sa pinakamababang level muna. It's because she wanted to do that talaga. She even became a dishwasher just so she could see also how the chefs do it inside yung mismo pong cooking area nila.
And actually, ang ganda ng technique na yun, ah.
Exactly.
For me, it's a good, what do you call this? It's a good paraan. Parang paraan.
Yes.
Diskarte yun.
Diskarte. Oo, step 1 niya. Talagang kapag, if you set your mind to something na, it's nice to know na when you're passionate about something, talagang you will do anything so you could reach that goal, no? So yun yung ginawa ni Sister Mel. Okay, so anyways po, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties po. So I think Ate Kate, mag-play muna tayo ng request. Yes. So kanina may mga nag-request nga si Sister Doxa and si Brother Romy, and I think others po, pero ang napili namin for now po, pagbigyan po natin ang request ni Sister Doxa. So here is God is with us. Enjoy, and we'll be right back.
에이, 혹시 주변 알아차린가요? 세상에서 살기 힘들죠? 폭력 혼란으로 가득해서 사람들을 소프고 저하게 되고서 남들에게는 수수께끼가 되고 악화도인 세상에서도 그리스도 교회는 가스발진 하고서
급속히도 아름다움 예배 당도 세워지고 이 세계에서도 보여주는 걸 막을 수 없어.
나누고 싶은데 신의 그도를 받아들이다는 거 우리 광범위함에도 불구하고 우리는 경배할 수 있다 여러분한테 나누고 싶은데 신의 그도를 받아들이다는 거 어려움이 광범위함에도 사실은 조금이도 고민 고통을 경동 중 이거 그러나 그렇지 못받아 하나님의 약속을 잡고 성공의 열쇠 위에 진정 복종하는 곳으로 그러니 계속 지나물 확고해 시기고 살고 있어야 돼 친구들을 위해 내 사랑으로 내 사랑으로 생겨난 조다로 여러분에게서 돌아와 하나님은 기다리고 계셔 너의 진정한 손길을 여러분한테 나누고 싶은데 신의 기도를 받아들이다는 거 어려움이 광범위함에도 불구하고 우리는 경배할 수 있다 여러분한테 나누고 싶은데 신의 기도를 받아들이다는 거 어려움이 광범위함에도 불구하고 우리는 경배할 수 있다 받아들여진 것이 영원히 마음에 남아 겉들은 반대로 계속하더라도 성교와 믿음을 강하게 붙잡아 구원의 희망으로 확실하지 여러분한테 나누고 싶은데 신의 기도를 받아들이다는 거 어려움이 광범위함에도 불구하고 우리는 경배할 수 있다
pala sabihin INCMV by request. Sorry po. Anyway, you guys just watched, God is with us, Performer Clarity at request po yan ni Sister Doxa. So thank you so much for requesting that, Sister
Yes.
Doxa.
Kumakanta si
Alright.
Ate Kate habang naka-break kami. Kasi
Actually-
siya talaga yung talagang dapat yung kumanta niyan, hindi talaga Clarity.
Hindi umabot.
Hindi umabot. Anyway,
Okay.
so we're okay
So,
na. Yes, I think Ate. Sister Mel, are you
Still with us
Okay.
po?
with us?
Yes, hello. Hi.
Ayun, perfect. Alright, good. Anyway, Sister Mel, we had a good discussion earlier, but we still want to ask you a few questions about your work. So, in relation po to your job as a corporate chef, what are your duties and responsibilities? And we also want to ask you, do you also manage your own kitchen staff?
Okay. Right now, in the assignment I'm at, I'm supporting the opening of a new cafe. So I am supporting a chef who is above me. He's not a corporate executive chef. But in my duties, usually in my own account, I do manage people, training, hiring, guiding, day-to-day production, communicating what we're going to do, and the operations of feeding people and doing it clean. Responsibilities usually include just first and foremost paperwork in the corporate setting.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
You have to track everything that happens. Everything has to be logged and recorded consistently, because you're accountable for that, for the business. So a lot of the times I'm doing documents of how much we spent, how much we bought, what temperature the food came out of the oven, or how cold it was when it came out of the refrigerator, how much we threw away. Everything that is done is recorded in the corporate setting, and so I'm also responsible for the financial aspect of controlling cost, making sure that food isn't wasted and food is cooked properly, and it's also, we cook enough that it's sustainable within our budget. We're also responsible for dealing with our clients, making them happy, sticking to the contract, and keeping everybody updated every day, up to standard with whatever's new with food safety or with trends in the industry. So, in corporate chefs, they're more of like manager, administrator. Some accounts they do that, and they're also the banker. They're also the cook. So
it's more
a
than
lot.
just cooking. It's more than just cooking.
Yes,
Nagulat kami ni Ate Kate na we thought when you say it's corporate chef, you do more cooking. But
yes,
it seems
parang
like,
you're the main chef,
Yes, but
and then you just keep for other
Yes.
staff, ganyan.
pero hindi pala.
There's paperwork.
There's paperworks. Oh, I
Mhm.
see.
Which
And
we all love.
really? Parang I don't.
Hindi, I joke lang yun.
Kaya nga tayo nag-host kayo
Oo.
na Ate Kate.
Sorry
But
po.
kidding aside, it's nice. As I say, when your title is more than just what it is, for example, head teacher ka or whatever, it means more responsibility for you. It means they trust you. So that's nice to know po. It's more than that. All right. Okay, so speaking of kitchen staff and all of that, responsibilities po, can you please share with us what are the different types of chefs, like you mentioned earlier po, and what comprises a kitchen staff?
kitchen staff is usually the people who work in the kitchen and not in the dining room or in the in the front. They deal
Yes.
with touching the food, preparing the food, and they put it out the door and someone takes it. Usually, so kitchen staff could be your dishwasher, your intern, your salad cook, your grill cook. There's also, you also could have a sous chef if it's a larger.
Kitchen.
And the sous chef is usually the one who's doing all the cooking and making sure all the cooks are doing everything. And then there's usually the head chef, and then above that there's a chef de cuisine. Usually that's a chef who specializes in one specific thing, and they've perfected, say, a chef de cuisine of Chinese food or vegan food. There's also a station chef. They call it a chef de partie. It's a chef of just a particular station. So you could be a chef de partie, but you're just make pizza.
Oh.
But you're a pizza chef de partie. So you can also be that. Uh, Other parts of the kitchen crew, I think that's about it. Usually everybody helps each other in the kitchen. When you work in the kitchen, it's everybody's
Yes.
job. So,
Nice.
uh, mhm, yeah, that's
a
about it.
lot of different kinds of chefs. I didn't
Yes,
even
I
know
didn't
that.
actually, Bea. I didn't even know na meron ding corporate chef,
I
di ba?
know.
I thought na parang basta chef, you're a chef. Parang I didn't know may parang mga designations or
Yes.
anything. May sous chef. And
Yes.
speaking of sous chef, someone asked po, what is a sous chef specifically?
Yes. So
So the sous
yes.
chef. Okay, so if I could put it, if I could relate to a body, the the head chef or the executive chef is the head,
Mhm.
the mouth, um, and the sous chef is the body. They're in the kitchen all the
Ooh.
time. They're over the cooks, and they make sure that the production is going smoothly, while the executive chef is doing the managerial work, writing
All right.
the recipes, doing the order, um, telling up the inventory, and then sometimes yes, the executive chef will be in the kitchen cooking, but in a more structured environment, the sous chef is the one who actually has their hands,
Literally there
in the
cooking.
fire. Yes.
Hands-on talaga.
I see. All right. So thank you for defining that. Now I really know. And I think our audiences know what the differences
Actually,
are.
may si Ka Benjo, he's asking, can you show us some pictures ng mga food na nagawa po ni Sister Melissa? Do we have photos? I think we have photos for Brother Benjo and everyone eh.
I think we have, but
Later.
I think that one's for later.
Okay. Surprise
All
natin.
right. Surprise.
Anyway,
Okay, so,
yes,
Okay.
let's go to the next one.
yes, Ate Kate. I think you have
Okay.
this one.
Okay, I got this. Anyway, Sister Melissa, we also want to ask you po, as a chef, where have you traveled po and to cook for people and events po? And does this also include church activities po? Have you participated in other church activities that showed your that you use your talent po in cooking?
As for travels, wherever I go, I don't know. There's always that's one of the benefits of being in the food industry. You will always have a job. So wherever I go, whether it's Southern California, Northern California, Colorado, I've lived in Colorado. I've always been able to cook for people, and it be my means of living. So I won't say that I've traveled to exotic places to cook, but I have cooked in exotic.
But you have.
situations.
But you
I've
have.
cooked- so I've cooked
Exotic
in,
situations.
yes, like right now.
Like what po?
So I've cooked in kitchens that have very very fancy equipment, millions of dollars of equipment. I've cooked in kitchens where I had to go through the basement and up an elevator, to get in.
Ooh.
I had to go up the elevator with the produce and the trash because there was only one way up and one way down. So
Mhm.
old building. I've been able to cook in the buildings for AT&T, cook for Yahoo. Maybe it's because I was in Silicon Valley. I've cooked for the
A
49ers.
couple of a lot of
Mhm.
business companies.
Mm-mm.
Seems like.
Yes.
Different company.
And then
And a lot of
nice.
different settings. A lot of different settings.
Yes.
And I think some of those you didn't really like. Like you had one way, like going through for your entrance and for the garbage. Is that true?
Yes, there was a very
Different
old building,
situations.
But I
and I
think,
don't want to. Yeah, I
but
don't
I
want to
think
say
that's
what
where
it
you get
was.
tested for. You get tested that what you're gonna
Yes.
do about it. How you get
Yeah.
resourceful.
That's true.
All right. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. So. okay.
Alright.
So, earlier, Ate Kate, natawa lang po ako ng konti because I recalled Ate Kate's request earlier and Benjo's request if we have
Pictures.
pictures of Sister Mel's cooking. So, this time, Benjo, pagbigyan namin ng iyong request and even
Uh-huh.
our viewers, if you're curious, so what cuisines do you cook po? Yun muna. And yun, what kind of cuisines do you cook? What kind of foods do you cook po, Sister Mel?
So for me, I cook food. I cook whatever food that my client eats, like whatever culture they come from. I need to know how to prepare it. So I have a specialty that my only specialty is that I'm flexible. I've cooked Indian food. I've done ramen. I've done smokehouse. I love to cook Latin American food, tacos, and I don't say tacos and burritos, but tacos are like my favorite food to cook.
Yay,
Greek-
tacos!
Greek food, Korean, Southeast Asian, Indonesian, Moroccan, American.
Dami.
Filipino.
Parang
That's
mali
so nice.
Okay, so we do have a couple of pictures here, and we're going to ask Sister Mel to please describe what these dishes are, just so our viewers know.
Mhm.
Okay, right there is a concept that we did was you come in and you build your own rock bowl.
Ooh.
But, we did smoked char siu pork. Was a
Chasu.
and yes, and spice, and then instead of using food coloring, I used beef to grip, and I smoked it. And then we did some. I did an Earl Grey tea egg, and then just a simple broth. There was one of my first that was a meat steak. Okay, it just looks all red, but it's all barbecue. Barbecue.
Sarap.
Yes,
Hungry.
Sabi po ni Kuya Chaser, nagutom ulit ako. So, kumain na po kayo ng hapunan, no? Tapos nagutom na naman kayo. Ayan. Oh, kain po kayo ulit. How about the next one po, Sister Mel? What's the next? What's this
This
dish?
one was cooking actually. Our my friends and I we would do foodie days because we could the restaurant closed. So right there, we just toasted it, and that is avocado toast.
Avocado
And
toast.
has-
Avocado toast.
Yeah, large spice, parmesan, and then it's just filling.
Yeah. All right. The next one po. Do you have another one? Another picture. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh, what's
That
that?
one's a pasta station. And so that's one of the things that happen in the corporate setting. We cook a lot of food. We serve a lot of people at once. So right there, it's just fresh ingredients, fresh pasta, and they would pick what they would want, and then we'd toss it in the sauce right in front of them.
So fun to do.
Yun yung favorite ko, yung pasta that you get
Oh,
to
yung mga DIY.
Oo,
Ikaw yung
you're gonna
gagawa.
cook it in front of you, tapos maaamoy mo yung mga pinili mo ingredients, tapos hindi naman ikaw yung nagluluto, naaamoy mo lang, tapos napapanood mo lang. Ang saya-saya. Alright, is there another one
for
po?
Sister Melissa? Kasi ang dami niyang... Actually, gusto ko yung sinabi ni Sister Melissa when she said, the good thing about her, yung parang advantage sa kanya is being flexible. And I think that's a good advantage if you're a cook or a chef.
Gusto ko yung ate, so we have this saying now from Sister Mel na I don't really have a specialty of which country which kind of food I cook. My specialty is flexibility.
Flexibility.
Diba? That's Sister Mel's specialty.
All right. So thank you so much, Sister Melissa, for sharing us some dishes that you made you're in the corporate world of being a chef. So all of those look really, really delicious po. And sana, if ever you get to visit here, we get to meet you here and you can cook us some good food for all of us
I'd be
here on the
happy to.
team. Yay! Excited for that. Anyway, let's do some shout outs.
Okay. So, ikaw muna ate, mag-browse na ako dito.
Sige, so dito tayo. Habang sa conversation natin with Sister Melissa, ang dami nag-comment na sabi po ni Sister Hillary, ang sarap naman po. And Greek food, sabi ni Ka Sofia, she's asking po siguro if marunong po kayo gumawa ng Greek food
Yes,
or
daw.
Mediterranean food. I think that's a really good sarap. Anyway, so ayan, halos lahat dito sa Facebook ay gutom na gutom. And shoutout kay Ferds na nanonood ngayon. Hello, Ferds!
Hi,
Ayan,
Kuya
dapat-
Ferds!
Hello.
Alright.
How about
So,
there?
nagpapabati rin po si Ka JY. Sabi, binabati ko po si nanay ko po na nasa Tagumpay. Hi, Nay! Sabi po ni Ka JY. Kay Kawala. And hello din po kay Ka Cheryl na ngayon po ay nandito po sa ating team YouTube. Nakaka-relate po ako sa topic tonight.
Yes.
Wow po.
Yes,
Kasi,
exactly.
di ba? Greetings po from Mrs. Chef ng Distrito ng Tokyo, Japan. O, di ba? Proud talaga with the title. So, hello po sa ating mga contestants ng Mr. and Mrs. Chef. We do hope that you're enjoying tonight's episode.
One more.
Ano ba sabi nila? Alright, nagbabatian na naman sila sa ating comment section. Ayun, hello daw po. Sabi ni Kadok, sa magiging member na po ba ng Clarity si Ate Kate? Malalaman po natin in the future. And hello po kay Karina mula po sa lokal ng Stirling, Western Australia. And a lot of our brethren po watching on YouTube. Hello po sa inyong mga kapatid. Magtawag pa po kayo na manonood sa UJ Radio.
Sabi, actually, singit ko lang, no? Sabi ni Sister Rosana, ayoko na po umalis sa kitchen. Actually, favorite part ko yan ng bahay, kitchen.
Wag na po kayo, doon lang po kayo para pag
Tambay lang
nagutom,
doon.
kain po ulit kayo. Katulad ni Kuya Chaser, kumakain siya ulit ngayon yan, for sure. Alright! So for this part po, pinagpahinga lang natin ng saglit si Sister Mel kasi this time, this will be for the viewers. We will be playing our soundcheck. Alright! Okay, so Kuya Kevin, hindi na patatagalin pa. Please play our soundcheck, Mystery Sound. Yeah. Parang gusto kong iganon yung nalaglag. May naiwan pang isa. Sige, one last. Kasi tingin ko nag-guess yung ating mga viewers. So, viewers natin on Facebook and YouTube.
Na dito.
Type in your guesses sa mga viewers natin sa INCTV. Mag-type na rin po kayo ng inyong mga guesses sa Facebook and YouTube natin. Feeling ko kailangan pulutin yung ating soundcheck.
Bariya.
Bariya talaga, bariya. Bariyang nahulog.
Anyway.
Parang kailangan alkansya po nung nahulog. So, yun ang guess namin ni Ate Kate. So, it's coins na nahuhulog somewhere. Sa table, sa floor. Hindi napulot nung ating taga-soundcheck. Siya, sige.
Anyway, mamaya, basa tayo ng comments. Mamaya, sa comments,
What? Actually, natatawa na ako kasi may mga... What? Game na? Ito na ba? Okay, Ate Kate, sige, ikaw na mag-intro nito.
Alright, so let's play. Bago natin malaman kung ano yung soundcheck, let's all play Mouth Watch.
Okay, sa akin, bumalik. Ayan, hello po. And of course, we will be playing, syempre, walang iba kundi ang Mouthwatch. At ready na rin po yung aming mga, so si Ate Kate nakabantay na sa Facebook, ako nakabantay na po sa ating team YouTube, alam nyo na. Syempre, when we play Mouthwatch, we will have a game facilitator who will be mouthing words or saying words silently. Without
Quiet
sound. Okay, so, syempre, ang magiging games facilitator, si Sister Mel, and she has prepared, a couple of words here that are related to our topic. So, medyo nag-review naman kami ni Ate Kate at medyo gutom na kami, so feeling ko kaya namin sagutin to. So, Sister Mel, since you're the games moderator, take it away.
Okay, so all these words are related to safe food preparation. So that's your first clue. Okay.
All right.
First word. You use these to serve food without your hands.
Say it one more
Without
time.
your hands. Chopsticks. Utensils.
Yes.
Oh! Gusto ko yung there was props and I was like, I didn't get it. And I was like, chopsticks. Chopsticks? Ako din eh. Alright, next word. 1 point to Ate Kate. Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This next thing is a procedure that you do, not just to clean, but to pull any bacterial viruses. Okay.
Very important.
So you clean, and then you would
Kaya mo yan. Ooh! May pa-sample pa. Kaya mo yan, Bea. I'm giving this to you.
ko makita. Is it sanitize? Disinfect?
Yes!
Sanitize, baby!
Sabi na lang lahat para sure.
Oo.
Alright.
Good job, good job.
Thank you, Ate Kate. Okay, next
Meron
word.
nag-comment oyster sauce. What? KFC, oyster sauce?
Okay.
Gutom na po.
Okay, next
Okay,
word.
the next one is something that you would encounter in your food or in your environment that would cause you to sneeze or to have an anaphylactic reaction. It is
Allergy.
yes, an
I have-
allergen.
I have that, so no allergy.
Okay. Si Bea pala nanalo, guys.
I'm the winner because you said
You're
you
the
know.
winner.
Good job. You're very safe.
Anyway, congrats,
This is
Bea.
Team effort for Ate Kate. And thank you,
Thank
Sister
you.
Melissa. Ngayon lang, this is the first time that we've had a games moderator who had props. So this was
Oo
like
nga.
a
Sanitize.
lesson. Talaga, oh.
You hear it in my
Tama
room.
yun.
Just here.
Very important.
Just pick them up. Alright. Thank you po. Okay, so we will be reading some of the answers. I-acknowledge lang natin yung mga answers ng ating mga viewers natin. So, si Kuya Chaser, si Ka Danica, si Ka Jeffrey, si Ka Aubrey, si Ka Doxy, si Ka Romy, si Ka Lorenzo. Ayan, mga nagsisagot. Disinfect, allergy. Talaga
Dito naman, chopsticks.
Chopsticks. O yung may tumama dito, utensils daw, sabi ni Kuya Chaser. Nakuha niya ka.
Good job.
Alright.
Okay, and sabi naman ni Sister Sophia, nakakatuwa po yung may props. O, diba? Sana next
Diba?
time may props din para may konting clue.
Mouthwatch po, mouthwatch. Special lang po itong version ni Sister Mel. Okay? Mouthwatch.
Okay, sige. Mouthwatch. Anyway, thank you so much, Sister Melissa, sa ating pagsali sa game natin. So much fun. Anyway,
Yes, thank
guys,
you.
it's time to reveal our sound check. Sabi na eh.
Ooh.
Talagang
4
isa-isa niyang
pesos, 5
pinulog.
pesos, 6 pesos, 7
Bitcoins.
pesos, 8 pesos. Daming barya.
10 lang yung barya niya. 10 lang yung
10
barya.
pesos. Uy, malaki na yun ah.
Oo nga, actually. Okay. So,
Okay.
tama namin kami na sagot
Halos
ni Ate
lahat
Kate.
nakakuha ng sagot.
Yes.
Falling coins, barya, coins na basag po na alkanta.
Nabasag na
Barya.
alkan siya.
Oo nga, pwede rin.
Oh, yan. Sabi, sila pa din. Siyempre, si Ka Chaser, si Ka Doxa, si Ka Romy, si Ka Danica pa shoutout daw. Hello po. At sabi ni Kuya Jeffrey, para maiba, fireworks. Pwede naman.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, pwede naman siya. Pero kakaiba, di ba? Fireworks.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Alright. Okay, thank you po sa ating mga guests at sa pagsali sa ating game for a while now. Of course, here on UJ Radio, ayan, ako din na dito. Here on UJ Radio, we have, of course, our share segment. And for this week, ito po ang aming feature for our share.
Wow.
Okay, here's this. Okay, so these are different things that I've cooked in the past year. I cooked for college. That's a whole flank steak. This is seafood boil that we served at a Kadiwa meeting. This is the beginning of an Indian menu. Basmati rice, aligogo, fried eggplant, curried cauliflower, buttered chicken, and naan bread. And then right there, and there's a Cocina Latina. That was a whole taco bar, pulled pork.
Gutom.
This is some of the catering. This Buddha cheese with fruits. Donuts we had to do. We served students matcha donuts. Yes. And those are cinnamon donuts,
Gutom na talaga
matcha
ako.
powder donuts.
Yeah,
And
matcha.
those are, yeah. So, lots of different kind of foods.
Wow!
Diyan ko. Donut shoutout kay Darling Pauline who
Darling
loves
Pao,
donuts.
hello.
Yes. Nagutom ako.
Okay, Bea, ano masasabi mo sa mga pinost? Dinare ni Sister
Actually, she
Melissa sa
did,
atin.
di ba? Mga past posts yun.
Mm-mm.
Sister Mel, when will we
You're
meet
so
you?
talented. Kaya nga.
When will we meet you? I'm so looking forward.
Oo.
Ayun lang po yung masasabi ko. That's all I can say. The dishes look very nice. Even from the pictures, they look vibrant. They look delicious.
Mhm.
I'm so hungry. That's all I can say.
Kakain talaga ako after nito.
Thank you. How about you, Ate Kate? May masasabi ka ba? What can you say?
Mas nagusto, ano ba yung nakita ko? Yung steak ba yon, Sister Melissa?
Yes.
Was that steak?
Yes, that was
Yummy, and I saw the
like steak.
donuts. I'm going to have a feast later.
Alright.
Kumakain po kami ng sopas ngayon. Sabi po ni Ka-Jer. Hello po, Ka-Jer.
Yes,
Happy
hello
eating.
po. Hello po, Sister Riza and family. Happy eating,
Yeah.
happy dinner. All right. So anyways, thank you po, Sister Mel, for sharing those delicious dishes to us. Now, I think we should get back to our topic discussion. Meron pa kami mga konting naka-ready. May konting time pa naman. We have a bit of time. So, Ate Kate, I think we have a question
Okay,
lined up.
so tuloy natin yung sorry. Tuloy natin yung kwentuhan natin with Sister Melissa. I'm so sorry kasi sobrang na-amaze ako sa mga ginagawa ni Sister Melissa. So I'm sure considerable care was done in the preparation of all those yummy food. So please tell us, Sister Melissa, on how food should be prepared. In what are the safety precautions when we have to prepare food?
Yes.
All right.
So,
There's our point.
okay, all right. Jules. Okay, so we all like to cook. We like the best ingredients. We want to put everything in our food what we think would be the most delicious, that would be most enjoyable for not just ourselves but those whom we cook for. It's fine. Intentions are good, but what I've learned in the industry, there's a lot of different needs, things that we have to be conscientious of when we're cooking for other people. There are 18 allergens are really a hot topic, and more people to the youth are becoming allergic for it's like daring agent peanuts, tree nut,
Of course.
milk, dairy products, wheat, gluten, eggs, fish,
Shellfish.
sugar, and yes, the
Yes.
almonds, walnuts, pecans.
Alright.
We're preparing these. They all can be delicious. But if you're preparing it for someone else, or let's say a group, try to try to be creative. For example, make sure that maybe there's a label. Say I made this with wheat flour and rice flour. Or if you know that there's going to be children there, we tend not to want to put the peanuts, right? So you put peanuts on the side, things like that. You want to say this is the secret ingredient, and these times you just don't know. Beautiful, those 8 allergens. The next one is cleanliness and sanitation. So we may have one cutting board and one knife in the home kitchen, and it's totally fine. So make sure, not just allergens, but also contamination. Let's say if you're preparing chicken, cut the chicken first, set it aside, clean the cutting board, clean the knife, clean your hands. If you're wearing gloves, change your gloves. And then cook the vegetables. So just make sure that things aren't touching. Okay, and always wash your hands in between different things. Wash your hands if you dump the trash or whatnot. If there's soap on your hands, it's not for you to.
All right. I think, Sister Melissa, what you mentioned about cleanliness, I think that's really relatable right now. I think we have to, in any situation, not only food, but especially food, of course, because that goes directly in our mouths and everything. So that's a good pointer that Sister Melissa gave about cleanliness in the food environment for all of us. So thank you so much, Sister Melissa, for that short presentation. We're out of time, actually, but I think that all our viewers really learned a lot from you, Paul. So thank you so much for your time, Dito. I think you really are an inspiration to all our brethren, especially to our viewers who are watching right now. So thank you so much for sharing your time and experience and a little advice from you, Paul. And we learned so much here during our show here on UJ Radio. So thank you so much. All right, so thank you again, Sister Melissa. And let's do a quick What the Bible Says. Let's all watch this.
So do not start worrying. Where will my food come from? Or my drink? Or my clothes? These are the things that pagans are always concerned about. Your Father in heaven knows that you need all these things. Instead, be concerned above everything else with the kingdom of God and with what He requires of you, and He will provide you with all these other things.
All right, that was what the Bible says, and I hope you guys had a great time here on UJ Radio with me, Bea, and of course our very lovely guest, Sister Melissa. Again, Sister Melissa, thank you so much for being here on the show. We had so much fun.
Thank you
All right,
po.
and of course, special thanks to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and Brother Argelo Eranio V. Manalo. Thank you so much po.
Of course po. Syempre, we're at the end of our program. Eto, magpa-plug na po kami. Let's continue to watch Fit to Serve po every Sunday, 8 o'clock in the morning. We have, of course, continuing po ang ating Songs of Faith, Love and Hope PNK edition at Sunday, 5 p.m. po. We have, of course, INCMV by request.
Yes.
That's Monday to Friday. We have 1 p.m. po. At syempre, kung gusto niya pa, syempre, mas masaya, we have a Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, 7 p.m. episode with Kuya Ryan and Kuya Brian. And of course, katulad na sinabi ni Ate Kate kanina, let's all, of course, download the INT Playlist app. So for that, let's watch this. Yan! And of course, ito din, ipa-plug ko na rin po, tomorrow po, Clarity will be guesting for Isang Tinig, Isang Himig. So you please do join us tomorrow at 12:30 po ng tanghali hanggang alas 2 po yan ng hapon on INC Radio's application and of course on their YouTube channel. Plug nyo na rin po mga kapatid. And of course, continue to like, share, subscribe to INC Production Company's Facebook page and YouTube channel. Hindi po kayo updated. You have to stay updated with our various activities, programs, and of course, the latest INC music videos.
Yes, thank you so much, Bea. And again, thank you for joining us here again, once again, here on Unity Junction Radio or UJ Radio. Thank you again for having me here on the show. This show has been brought to you by the Iglesia ni Cristo Production Company, promoting Christian culture.
And of course, we will be leaving you with a last INCMV. Ito po ay Stay Strong mula po sa In Concert Northern Europe. Stay safe po mga kapatid. Stay healthy po. We'll see you next Saturday. Good night po.
Good night. Thank you so much, Sister Melissa.
Sister Mel,
Bye, guys. Have a great weekend. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Heavy torrential rain tries to take everything away. I have lost a lot of things, but it's okay. Floods and raging waters try their best to get in my way, but there's just no stopping me when I have my faith. Looking forward to tomorrow with the strength that I still have. God will never give me something I can't handle. I will stay strong, I will hold on. No matter how rough it gets, I'll walk on, won't lose hope along the way. I may fall down, but I won't lose my faith. I'll keep getting up to finish this race. I've been yearning for salvation. I'll stay strong inside this nation. I'll keep my eyes fixed on the glorious prize. face is trying with a smile, 'cause I know he's with me every mile. Each test an opportunity to prove my faith. I don't feel sad, as a matter of fact, I'm glad. I feel happy and I don't feel bad. Ever stronger I will be, as long as he's with me.
All these tests are unavoidable, but I know that nothing's impossible. As long as God's with me, I can win each battle.
I will stay strong, I will hold on. No matter how rough it gets, I'll walk on water, so along the way. I may fall down, but I won't lose my faith. I'll keep getting up to finish this race. I've been yearning for salvation. I'll stay strong inside this nation. I'll keep my eyes fixed on the glorious prize. Let's stay strong, let's all hold on.
No matter how rough it gets, carry on. Help each other along the way.
Soldier on as we patiently wait. Never let go, let's prove our faith. All of us we yearn for salvation. All of us we have one goal. Let's keep our eyes fixed on the glorious prize. Stay strong, hold on. Stay strong, hold on. Stay the church of Christ. Stay strong, hold on. Stay strong, hold on. Stay the church of Christ. Stay strong, hold on. Stay strong, hold on. Stay the church of Christ.